What is going on, Raider Nation? I'm your host, Cliff Fortin, and welcome to the Raider Fan Podcast. The draft is over. I've covered every single round, 1 to 7. They're all in OTAs right now. Minicamp is around the corner. We're going to find out how these players are going to do. How are they going to compete for starting positions? We're going to see how AP and the new general manager, how their draft picks are going to play out. I've said this before. I'm always excited about the 6th, 7th rounds. I want to see, are they that diamond in the rough? Are they going to come in and do something that we're not expecting? And of course, I'm looking forward to the first round draft pick to really step up and do very well. Let's face it, the Raiders really haven't had much luck with the first round draft pick, so I'm really hoping that this year is totally different. But one thing I want to get into is that Tom Brady roast. I'm sure everybody's seen it now. It's all over TikTok, all over the internet. But anytime a Raider fan can hear Tom Brady being roasted, I'm sure we're all going to be tuning in. So I watched it. It was a little over 3 hours. I have to say, good sport, but Nikki Glazer, I mean, she just put in that work and just annihilated everybody.
Tom also lost $30 million in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? I mean, even Gronk was like, me know that not real money. Like...
Man, every time I hear that, I'm telling you, that was probably the best moment of the whole entire roast. She nailed it. Everybody was a good sport about it, but that had to be Nikki Glazer's best performance, and that was on point. It was the funniest thing. I can't even say the words because it was that funny. But look, as we move on, Gronk was Gronk. A little bit of nostalgia, seeing Bill Belichick with Robert Kraft, with Tom Brady. You can tell there was some tension. There was one part in the roast where Tom Brady said hands off, and no, he wasn't talking about his wife. He was talking about Robert Kraft. Hands off of Robert Kraft. You could talk about everybody else. You could talk about him, his personal life, his coach, but it was pretty evident that he did not want you saying anything or anyone to say anything bad about Robert Kraft. And, I can understand that. It respects the man tremendously, so, it was hands off of him. So, but other than that, what are your thoughts about the roast? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What was your favorite part? To me, it was the whole thing. Kevin Hart hosting it, did a good job. I can see where he was up and down on it, but for the most part, that little man is kind of funny. So it was. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I actually sat there and had a lot of laughs. So, which nowadays there's not programs out there that gonna make you laugh from the minute they start to the minute they end. So, I'd like to hear your thoughts about how you thought about the Tom Brady roast. Also, let's get into what's about to come up in minicamp. There's got a lot of position competition. I like minicamp. I like the updates. I'm going to start doing some updates with that because that's where the competition is. Minicamp, OTAs, off-season workouts. Anybody who knows anything about football knows that's where you win championships. That's where everything starts to click, come together. During the season, it's just... you're reviewing it and you're preparing for your next team, but this is where you get to know one another. There's no holdouts right now, no rumors of any going to be held out, so it's going to be interesting to see some of the competition. The quarterback competition, is it going to be Mr. O'Connell? Is it going to be Mr. Minshew? Who's QB1? Who's QB2? So that's going to be very interesting to see. I have my own personal take. I think AOC takes the cake, but we're gonna see. I mean, they both have to prove that they're in deserving of being the QB1. We're going to also see on the defensive side. I mean, I can't wait to see Kristen Wilkins just dominate the middle with Mad Max coming off the side, and on the other side, Malcolm Kuntz really stepping up near the end of last year. He's going to be a man to deal with walking into this season. And can any of these draft picks, can they step up? Because that defensive back, Bennett was a rookie last year, but we need that dude. We need that guy over on that side. But I think Kristen Wilkins in the middle at the defensive tackle is really going to help out. The secondary is going to really help out the linebackers, because we're going to get constant pressure. So it's going to be really good to see how that defense gels together. But all eyes are going to be on the QB, and I can't wait to give updates. I like to hear from you guys. Who do you think is going to be QB1? It's going to be very interesting to see. We'll see. I can't wait. But this podcast is more about the Tom Brady roast. I just want to hear your thoughts about it. Until we talk again, Raiders.